Hello, welcome to this video cast. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about the dramas because this channel, YouTube, will go on BitChute as well. Because everything I do, Prime Mode is gonna want there anyway. But I'm gonna put this video on YouTube because I don't know how many people follow John Six Sense and Jojo. I know it's a lot, but they went out to do the job to do a ghost hunt, a paranormal investigation, call it what you will. And they had a knife pulled on them. But best part about it is, typically, is people that used to work for John. There's a lady called Kelly Bond, and everything she does in her mind is right, and everything that anybody else says or does, particularly John and Jojo, is wrong. She's classically woke, classic Ratiko, another name for demonics. It's a Native American concept, the same force, different name. Same as Jinn and Archons, and I've been through it before. But we'll discuss that another time. But I'm gonna talk about that. And John and Jojo are nice people. I do follow them, and occasionally we do talk and we get on. We clashed a bit over the vaccines, and I tried to warn them. It's their choice. But okay, we have different views on that. I wish they hadn't got it, but that don't mean I don't like them any less. But it makes my views on that look like Mary Poppins, because I'll tell you something I don't do. I don't do what Kelly Bond does, because she's not supposed to mention them because of a legal situation that she's brought on herself. So a third party got involved called Craig Nicholson, who used to be they can say it right, urban explorer. And on Kelly's advice, they got rid of him because of his dodgy past. Well, he threatened to smash Jojo's face in, a woman, and he threatened to smash John Six Sense in. I pulled a knife on him. Nice man. But keep remembering, he's innocent. Yeah, okay. I mean, but when you got video footage and you fucked up, why not go, oh, I've fucked up here, Anna. I've gone into reptilian brain mode. I've gone over the top, Anna. I've fucked up here, Anna. We've fucked up, haven't we? Do you know what? We need to stop this. This is childish. This is making people ill. And they're saying John ain't got MS. Well, he has, and stress will make it worse. I've irritable bowel syndrome. Probably causes anxiety due with autism. That's my take on it. And that flares up when there's stress. And I know I'm only a viewer, and I were up late last night, and I was watching the golf in America at Torrey Pines in California. Obviously, they're about 6 hours behind at that side of America. And come 2 o'clock GMT, because I work everything through what's the 9-week sun. And you be said time's an illusion, yeah, but use it as a reference point so we know where we are in this reality. We need a connection to consciousness, only if we want it more. But we need to realise where we are as well, and where we've come to. So altering the clocks is silly, so I don't alter mine. It's what people say it's 10 to 1, but it's actually 10 to 12 here in England, GMT. If you got some diet like that and some right, it would say that time. So that's what I'm going with. But we're not used to talk about that. But the paranormal, well, it's actually more normal than this reality. It's the reality is looking into this one, like 2 radio stations. Radio 1 can't for Radio 2 that's close to the dial. You've got the main station, you've got our station symbolically. Or you can get spirits to interact with us. It's actually some on, I think it might be on YouTube as well, but it's called Paranormal Hunt UK. And they're an iconic media platform. And they went to Chester for a week, or two, I think it might be two. And somebody wanted to know Colin Mary and Campbell. Shouldn't get any more details than that. Anyway, to cut long story short, they met her. You can see it on video. And after the conversation, she was all dressed in black and just talking about spirits of the city. And afterwards, synchronously, they having a walk around, they come across a grave, bears in mind, with her name on it. And later on, they couldn't find much else, and she got a book out. So we think, and I think, as a viewer, she was spirit of the city. No. Yeah, well, I was up late as a viewer. As a viewer, it upset me. John and Jojo's done nothing wrong. Only thing they've done wrong is get involved with these people who thought was alright. And that's like, what they pull people's ear and. But there is a way, and it will get sorted. It will get stopped. It's just, we're not on the side that divides have it either. But John itself, which never got clocked eyes on her. Or worse effects. So, but it's what it is. But yeah, I'm defending John and Jojo here. They've done nothing wrong. I know the drama channels will jump all over it. So I thought rather than do what I did last night, what would have done, I wanted to come on and effing blind. But I thought, no, calm down and do it properly. But the paranormal community should be understanding about what the permanent system, the cult, the demonics, Batico, call it well, have hidden, and should be about understanding that we're infinite consciousness, well, that is as we can be, we should be more loving. The world's not solid, it's made of atoms, so therefore us in the world cannot be solid. Understanding everything is consciousness, everything to do with the nature of reality, being, and all that. But people bring egos to it like it's a sporting match. Rather than putting the egos down, same in any walk of life, to make the world a better place. Put the egos down, put the fault lines down of divide and rule, and stop cooperating with the system. But realise that we're all that as we can be. So when we fight, we're fighting each other, we're fighting ourselves, the same consciousness. We bring in that energy, and that's how the system feed off us, and that's what they love. So I said to people like Kelly Bond, Craig Nicholson, and that lot, what are you doing? What are you doing bringing the knife to a paranormal investigation? What are you doing? Being violent and bringing in that energy. What are you doing giving your power away to the system? Because what it's classically woke. Craig Nicholson, you woke. Kelly Bond, you woke. Should mean awake, but actually means solid go to sleep. Ironically. Again, the mind of the power and the energy to the system is recycled back, and that's what the system want. They want the system. The system want people behaving like that. So everything that Craig Nicholson has done, and Kelly Bond, and that is give the mind and the power away. So yeah, I mean, people said David Attenborough went out violently, but trying to defend himself. But when you have a knife pull on it, I'd lost my shit and all. Because I have a simple philosophy in life: don't impose your will on anyone else. Don't cause any harm, loss, or injury. Well, Craig Nicholson and Kelly Pond have done that, haven't they? And it's already a legal situation, and well, they fucked it. So it goes against common law, natural law, universal law. No, I think doing what Kelly's been doing since off the team, then Craig Nicholson pulling a knife on him, I think that does constitute posing your will on somebody else. I feel it in my water. See? Lovely. So yeah, it should be about understanding and coming together. But it's that people behave like these demonic entities. And I know people investigate them with the paranormal to get evidence. Do I think people take it over the top and get people with the paranormal to push a bit? Yes, I think there should be less of it and trying, I've said this for a long time, interact with a good energy and have that communication directly. Let's see what that was. But yeah, and what did I think? Oh yeah, people are messaging Casey and asking her why she's left the team. Well, I don't know why exactly, but what I can confirm, it's for health reasons. It's nobody else's business, and there's no drama. It is literally for health reasons. Not nobody else's business. But people say, oh, they know what they like, they know, people have found out. Well, it's not actually anything to do with that. And I come back to it. I keep saying to and I will keep saying to the paranormal community, what are you doing? What are you doing? Giving your mind and power away. Oh, it's just gone off. Oh, I have to find it in a bit. But yeah, sorry, professional. I'll find it in a bit. It's not number. Bash. But yeah, what you're doing, giving your mind and your power away. It should be about understanding the nature of reality. So I hope John and Jojo are okay this morning. I know John can get a little bit like me and get down and suicidal and he's got Jojo beside him. Yeah, obviously she didn't reflect what happened, but she's a strong character. And yeah, I know it's not easy, but when people generally just say stuff about you can get down, but when you come to a point of where all it is or whatever can be, I don't care what you say about me, what you do, nothing's going to affect me. Obviously, that's an outward exception, but on about the general, same for me as the general day-to-day running life. This will probably get twisted. I'm not bothered because I can just look at the video. And James Howard, I know in a weird way, well, infinite love is the only truth, everyone else's illusion. Well, if everybody, I love you, James Howard, not for what you do, but as an individual. But I like some of the stuff you come out with. Here's the thing, we have to love the world better, not for bad stuff what it does, just stop it doing what it does. I've said this before. But that's going deep. We have, obviously, I love John and Jojo because of what they do. They're good people. But James Howard, what I'm going to say is, I'm not going to throw hate around, put it in simple context. And some of the stuff he says about things in life, like anybody comes out with some stuff that's bloody valid. But then other times he comes out with some right bonkers stuff. He'll say one thing, it must be my daddy when he gets a bit drunk, bless him. And some of the stuff he says about life and situations, I agree with. There's some stuff he says and does that I don't agree with. I'm not attacking people, and he'll just, I fell out with John and Jojo, so now I'm just gonna, no matter what happens, I'm just gonna hate them and stick up for other people. Well, I said to James Howard, because he'll jump all over this. And he says he likes me, and he blocked what he says he blocks me for mental health. But the point I'm making is look at it dispassionately, but look thinking, you can't support that, James Simon Howard, whatever you want to be called. Don't really matter to me. You're a bloke. But just think, before you do your live stream, just say, yeah, okay, I fell out with John and Jojo, but I don't support what Craig Nicholson and Kelly Bond's done there. So that's my advice to James Howard. And I will be watching him tonight to see what he does, James Howard. Because I could look at to see what I could do. A lot of people, I learned off David Icke, you see. So thank you, David Icke. Look at stuff dispassionately. I'll watch the paranormal teams because I'm in it to capture evidence. I know Mark Smith will do it anymore. I watch you Wake of the Paranormal Double Parted, not because I take sides, nothing to do with that. I want to understand, and I love watching ghost hunting. Why should I take sides? Childish. That's how problems start. Childish. I watch David and Lexi. They're brilliant, they are. I watch the Ouija brothers, particularly now he's getting on with his brother again. That was just nothing to do with YouTube, that was just siblings being siblings. I do it particularly with our Bradley. He gets on my nerves, a bit to bits, but sometimes he's a complete psychotic moron. And that sounds lovely. But the point I'm making is, I've watched it for an iconic, there's a team with MJ on it. With Colleen who were part of Loco Paranormal. There's Paranormal UK, Dark Arts Paranormal TV. I'll start watching them. Andrew Proven Demons. I can watch fighters, exploring fighters, Dan Dix, and the other Dan Icke. What point I'm making is, I can watch other teams and not cause drama. I think if anyone, I'm not big-headed here, but if anyone's proven that it can be done, that it's me. And said we don't want to whether they mind it or not. We don't want people watching the teams. Well, I do watch the. I think it's silly just watching one, and then that becomes idol worship. And believe me, that is not good. Idol worship, that is not good. I'm looking for a particular channel. But yeah, idol worship's not good. So, trying to multi. Well, so, there's 2 cricket matches on. I'm trying to like. There's men's ICC World Test Championship, but there's England women on. It's India's women versus England's women, and India's men versus New Zealand's men. Why couldn't they organise that better? But yeah, so people need to just take a step back, grow the fuck up, stiffen the backbone, and just stop fighting. And stop. And it's funny that people pick on me, people pick on John and Jojo, pick at people like David Icke, Mark Smith, David Lexi, this goes on. Why do they pick on them? Because they're good people and they're jealous as fuck. And Kelly Bond, you say it's not about jealousy? It is. It's nothing you can't tell me there about psychology. I know quite a bit about psychology, and John does. Right? So because I've got autism, I've been around a few psychologists. They need one, quite frankly, the ones I must have seen. But, you know, now, so I'm getting a bit, I don't want to get angry, but the thing is, I would love, what's part of my therapy, if you like, I had a bit of humour. I love watching paranormal stuff. I find it very, very relaxing. People find it scary. I find people's behaviour scary. I find it really relaxing. John and Jojo and I'm my main team that I watch. It's like David actually man for conspiracy side of stuff and talk about the nature of reality, and everybody else is around that. While same with John and Jojo is that overlaps, but John and Jojo were Mark Smith, but he's coming away from it and he won't do much now, and since what happened to him. Not going to go into that, but all I say is it's innocent. And people say, why are you wearing a Pix TV top? Have you seen the state of my wardrobe? Everything's just everywhere because I can't compute that bit. But I'm not thick and ain't stupid. And yeah, John and Jojo are main teams I watch. And I watch other teams around it. I don't watch Ghost Squad. I just don't connect to them. And I don't watch Kelly Bond's team. And guess what? I won't be doing. And I did flick over to her around seeing live. And I got blocked off their page. Prolific best. Yes, I were a bit trying to point the truth out, but I also got a little bit gobby and said things that everybody says stuff lost and that shouldn't be said. We're all slagging each other off, but you know, as a viewer, I struggled to sleep last night because of it. Yeah, we don't affect you. I could just hear badly saying nothing to do with you. Well, maybe one. I don't know. It doesn't work like that. I'm sensitive and I do believe I'm an empath, yeah, because I pick up other people's emotions. And I have a lot of anxiety, and John does. But Kelly Bond, she's got some right anxiety issues. I can feel it on bloody camera. You've got issues, you need to sort it out. I've done it properly though, I'm not on to all the top. Cheers, this tea's nice. I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. I'll send me please. Oh yeah. Would you like a cup of tea? Would you like a cup of tea? No, that were really nice. But yeah. So, I'm going to tackle this video. I love John and Jojo. So I'm sticking up for him. Because yeah, they'll stick up for themselves, obviously. But the drama channels won't. Yes, I've advised that they should. I've advised James, Sam and Howard that advice is the key of what you should do. But we'll see. But looking at stuff dispassionately, my eyes will be watching you, Mr. Howard. Because I don't dislike you. You know, I'm not made an alcoholic, but he is. But I don't. What? I do believe we all deep down think he's got a good heart. I think he's got worse actually since his wife passed. I think he just misses his wife, but he says, I think about it, and nobody should have to go through that. But we do have to. I miss my dad. I think about him, and I get that. John said that to you. But James, please, 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 don't stick up for this shit. Please. Come on, please. If you're going to listen to anybody, you listen to me. You said that you like me. You said that it doesn't do mental health any good. I don't think social media does anybody any good deep down in the long run. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to get on with my day. I've got some washing on. Chill out to men's and women's cricket. And the golf later. And maybe a bit of I don't think we're the royal bit. I don't mind a bit of Russia. So just trying to relax and just calm my mind down from last night. As a viewer, it I was pumped. I just fed up with John. I mean, she's done all that nasty stuff in Scotland. I can't just get on with what he's got to do. See, I don't agree with everything he says in his life. And I don't agree with him in the vaccine. But I respect their choice to do what they do. But I don't know what Craig Nicholson does. I don't know what Kelly Bond does. There is a limit. But the key word is respect, and John does always respect me. And he calmed me down when I was in a meltdown live on Facebook. Jojo says, "And you live, John's good to talk to you." He calmed me down. And he just watched David Icke stuff. He just doesn't bring it out publicly because it's where I page. And it's business. This is the dilemma. But I think as human race we need to speak the truth. All of us stand up and that's what the pushback's important. And understand the nature of reality and stop the infighting. I am going now. See you later. I love everybody. Peace and love. Peace, love and light and healing. Peace and love to everybody, alright? Okay. Have a good day. Bye.